United Nations and World Peace. The United Nations is an international organization whose states' aims are facilitating cooperation in international law, international security, economic development, social progress, human rights, and world peace. In the aftermath of World War II, United Nations were conceived as a mechanism to prevent further conflicts. As the existing organization, i.e., League of Nations, was unable to prevent such pandemic war, then President of USA initiated efforts to replace the Hydro structure. UNSC has the mandate to carry out peacekeeping operations, imposing international sanctions and authorizing military action under its aegis. UNSC comprises of 15 members with 5 permanent members and 10 temporary members for a 2-year term. The body works on consensus basis wherein the members enjoy veto power. However, UNSC functioning has been largely criticized as one of its 5 permanent members has always put his foot down on issues concerning world peace and security. The 5 permanent members of UNSC are USA, UK, France, Russia, and China. UNSC with its various bodies at different times have intervened but have had checkered success in its endeavor to establish peace. The efforts of UN were partially successful because the two powers never went face to face on the battlefield, but the acrimony left many other countries bleeding profusely. Korea, Vietnam, Cuba, etc. In the subcontinent of India, UN has intervened at different times. On the issue of Kashmir between India and Pakistan, United Nations Military Observer Group of India and Pakistan was established to oversee ceasefire violation and border control. After 1972 Shimla Agreement, India expressed its opinion that the mandate of UNMOGIP was over and hence it could be terminated. Similarly, during the Liberation War of Bangladesh in 1971, mass-scale genocide and rape took place. In order to achieve immediate ceasefire between Indian and East Pakistan forces, UNSC passed a resolution. However, USSR vetoed against a resolution to achieve ceasefire as human rights violation took place in a large scale and accountability for the same was required to ensure justice to be aggrieved. In the ongoing Syrian Civil War, Organization for Prevention of Chemical Weapons was awarded Nobel Peace Prize in 2013. OPCW is an arm of United Nations to oversee implementation of Chemical Weapons Convention. The Syrian Civil War precipitated due to Arab Spring. The authoritarian regime of the incumbent President Bashar al-Assad was challenged by rebel forces. Another major area where UN has been a catalyst for change is in disarmament through its United Nations Office of Disarmament Affairs Office. They aim to achieve elimination of weapons of mass destruction, elect arms trafficking and burgeoning weapons stockpile for advancement of peace and development goals. Nobel Peace Prize committed in 2005 selected International Atomic Energy Agency, an arm of UN, for its effort to prevent nuclear energy from being used for military purposes and to ensure that nuclear energy for peaceful purposes is used in the safest possible way. But UN, in its effort to restore peace, has also failed in two missions miserably. War broke out in Yugoslavia in 1922. In 1992, the war was a result of multi-ethnic strife in the region. The area was inhabited by Muslim Bosnians, Orthodox Serbs, and Catholic Croats. In the present times, world is grappling with Islamic fundamentalism and violence due to multi-ethnicity. Unilateral interventions in other countries by US and other Western powers will make the situation even worse. Therefore, the role of UN with its various bodies is of importance to mediate warning factions. Only a UN-backed intervention should be carried out when the world is making a transition from unipolar power center to a multipolar world. In these tough times, India can play a real role in ensuring world peace through its philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.